This video is a topic about problematic cover stitch machines. Please stick around as you may learn a thing or two about how these machines work. This is a Singer combo machine, which I will use as the ambassador of bad things that can go wrong with your cover stitch machine. The machine calls the shots on what it likes to sew. When you are shopping for a cover stitch machine, no way this information would be revealed to you. Part of the problem is that this is a combo machine. It can do many things, but one or two functions are also compromised, and hopefully we can all learn from this machine together. So let's go. Set your foot pedal to the highest number, and the reason for this is that when it comes to slinky fabrics, there will be less tunneling, and when it comes to sewing on corner bumpy intersections, your fabric feed has room to move. Set your length to max setting. The reason for this is a problematic machine is not a walk in the park. You hurry the machine by making it stitch longer. By making it stride faster, you can finish it faster. Get in, get out. Avoid 4-stitch needle combo. I only use 3 needle settings in all my cover stitch machines. I said this before in my other video. The less moving parts, the better. Less problems for your fabric, machine, and to yourself. Choose your fabric. Admit that your machine cannot tackle thick, heavy fabric, so you find other ways to finish the hem. This machine simply cannot do fleece on corner intersection. It's way too thick for it. Close this constant arguing and bickering and fighting with your machine and just give it up. Be wise. Simply choose thin, easy to pierce fabrics and move on with your life. Tensions for the lower looper. Low is better. Why? Tightness can cause problems. Looser tension means the thread is free and has ease of movement. Walk your needles and threads. Learn to hand crank forward and backward. But by hand cranking forward, in situations where the machine cannot climb, you use your hand to assist the needles and threads. By hand cranking backwards, you are resetting the needle positions to where you want it to be. Do a lead fabric. This is important, but leave it there for the next future stitch. The reason for this is that for me, it gives me an idea on the position of where the needles and thread should be. I always have a swatch lead project. Matching thread is important, more so if you have skip stitches or in corner intersections where the formation of stitch may get distorted. You will not notice much if you use color matching threads. For bulky corner seams, give it a tug. If you can avoid removing it, do not remove it and start over because you may have the same issue, unless it is very stuck. Tug fabric from the other side or walk the needles by hand cranking it also, but they do not come undone. Skip stitches are still continued stitches and is still secure. If put on a microscope, some fabrics and knits have bigger holes than others. The bigger the holes are, the easier it is to pierce. The smaller, packed or dense the fibers are, the harder it is to pierce. So play it by ear. If your machine has a choice of needle position, choose the widest apart. This helps with tunneling if you are sewing super stretchy fabrics. Sorry, those close together needle position is sometimes of little value to me. Use a stretchy serger thread on the upper looper. This helps the machine tug the threads and the ability of the threads to stretch that ultimately helps the machine do its job. If you take a page from the garment industry, cover stitch machines are not used in denims, linen, corduroy, flannel, silk, satin, cotton, poly, etc. With that in mind, give up on your cover stitch and use your regular sewing machine. I made a video on the before and after experiments with many fabrics on what you cannot use the cover stitch machine for. Steady is more important to avoid skip stitches. Some machines have good piercing power and a quality foot pedal. If you can just admit that, say it to yourself like a prayer. In dealing with your own machine, feel free to copy or tweak these machine settings, whatever you need to do to get things done. Thank you for watching.